Alright, what's up mga ka-investa and welcome back to yet another episode dito sa Deep Pocket. So, sinabi ko sa inyo, hardcore tayo ngayon sa pag-create ng content, especially with some great traders dito sa Deep Pocket. Siyempre, promise is a promise, right? And today, I am joined by the one and only si bro Jarrod Tin, or yung top 7 nung Investagrams Trading Cup 2020 Bounce Back Challenge. So, bro Jarrod, kamusta? Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
Yun, alright. So, bro, maybe for those who weren't able to attend the Trading Cup defense, or those who may not know you yet, you can introduce yourself to the trading community.
Okay, so hi guys. So my name is Jarrod Tin. I'm a second-year college student. Uh, my Investagrams username is Discussing Leprechaun, and you may know me by Stockton Trader. So brief background lang. So started trading noon 2018, but I started learning 2017 pa. But I opened my account. Opened my account 2019 pala. But started learning late 2017. Then 2019, yan, typical newbie na sunog. Tapos after that, I took a break kasi laki ng losses ko. So in order for me to find my confidence and find my edge, so I joined the Trading Cup 2020. Then yan tuloy. Sinwerte, nag-top 7. So yan lang.
Yeah, so let's backtrack a little bit. So, for my first question for the interview, nasagot mo na yung when did you start? But how did you begin investing? Meron bang, how did you discover the stock market? Did someone teach it to you? Did you discover it yourself?
Okay, so it started nung senior high ako sa high school ko. So it was during our Gen Math class. So based sa K-12 curriculum, parang tin-teach na yung financial literacy. So the stock market was introduced by yung teacher ko sa senior high sa Gen Math class namin. So it was just flash sa screen, parang charts to. So then I saw the opportunity talaga. Then parang when I saw the stock market presented, parang light bulb moment na eh. So at that moment pa lang, parang I knew na that's what I want to do. But at that moment, kalko, dali lang, parang easy money lang to. So yan. Pero I didn't start for real. Parang nag-virtual trade muna kami sa Investagrams. And then a year later, that's when I started to open a real account, then trade for real.
So, solid. Sobrang aga mo nag-start. So, before you were focused sa trading mo, ano ginagawa mo prior to that?
So prior to finding out about the stock market, so I was a ping pong varsity sa school namin. So I was an athlete. So then I even became team captain later on. Then anime addict ako. So mahilig ako sa anime. Parang wala akong magawa sa buhay. So anime na lang. And then I didn't really have a clear direction ng future ko. Parang happy-go-lucky lang ako. So until that moment I found out about the stock market, that's when I knew na I know what my future path is already and what career I want to pursue. Ganun.
Yeah. Solid. So, you mentioned, no, na when you were starting out, nasunog ka, maybe we can talk about that a little later. And then, you took a break. And then, after a significant period of time, you joined the Trading Cup, diba? To gain your confidence, diba? So, well, nasagot na, no? My question would have been, why did you decide to join the Trading Cup? Maybe aside from just gaining your confidence, parang, so you wanted to join a Trading Cup to gain your confidence back. But what gave you the confidence to actually join? Given na this, for the fourth year straight, the biggest trading competition, tapos lahat ng magagaling at traders sumasali. What gave you the courage to join, knowing na you took a break from the market? And then how was the overall experience naman?
Okay, first of all, what really struck me talaga was the title, Bounce Back Challenge. So that really struck me talaga since I parang ramdam na ramdam ko na coming from a loss, then baka this is the time na it's my chance to bounce back. So the title was very personal to me. So that's one of the things that made me think na, kahit na talo ako sa stock market, maybe this is the time na I can prove to myself na kaya ko. So just that phrase, the bounce back challenge, that really struck me talaga. So that's what enticed me to join.
Yeah. Okay, then how was the experience of the whole competition? 3 months, tapos bakbakan talaga, especially pag nasa top 10, madikit yung laban, di ba? Parang ilang percent lang, baka mababa ka ng tatlong ranks, ganyan. So how was the competition factor naman? How was it?
Well, at the start, parang I didn't expect naman na magtatap ako. So, I started the competition, parang wala lang, parang di ko pa siniseryoso. So, like, even as a matter of fact, yung first trade ko nga sa trading cup was a loss. So, I'm like, wala na to. Parang walang confidence. Then, parang kachat ko pa yung mga org mates ko eh. So, yun, kasi I'm part of an org, Investor Society, yung president namin, first day, parang nakachamba na, he bought dito, nasakyan niya. And then like, ay wala, nag-lost ako sa now. Tapos, parang okay lang, hindi ko siniseryoso. And then yun idol ko talaga, yung org president namin, si Dick. Nag-top 10 siya early on and ganun. Then, so medyo at the start, parang gusto ko lang talunin si Dick. Parang competition factor. Then, uh, I had a series of nag-winning streak ako nun eh. That's when si Now dito and all those, si Chelsea, all those telco stocks were flying. So, once lumipad yun, tapos uh, my ranking was going up. So I'm like, pwede na. Like, might as well try na, di ba? And also, one motivation for me was I had nothing to lose eh. Parang, I'm a nobody naman. So, why not just try? And also, nanalo ko sa raffle eh, yung 1K. So, parang libre na yung,
Solid. Oh, tama, tama. Ano
yeah,
tayo nun? Wala ka sa raffle.
two-time winner na ako.
Oh, oo nga, tama, tama. Yung isa parang
So,
na-void, di ba? Kasi nanalo ka na.
yeah.
Diba? Oo. Tama, I
So,
remember,
parang
I remember.
libre na. So, like, why not? Enjoyin ko na lang. So, that happened.
So,
Then, what really, the time na sobrang seryoso na ako was the time na short ko yun dito and now. Because prior to yung short ko na yun, yung big short ko na yun, parang wala naman ako sa rankings eh. Like, once I was able to pick the top, tapos later on, I saw na ang taas na ng rank ko, nasa fourth place na ako, then I'm like, seryosoin ko na to. Like, I'm not looking back anymore.
solid, solid.
Then, so, it just started there. Parang, it's a funny thing na I just needed a push, something to wake me up na seryosoin ko na to. So, ganun.
Solid. And I just remember no yung unang person na in-interview ko from the top 10 was si Boss Manny. Right? Si top 6, si aviation trader, because he only took 20 trades, right? And the reason why I interviewed you next is because you took 200 trades. Di ba? And na-enjoy ko yung defense yung dalawa is because it showed pang two different sides of the ball game eh, na kayang kumita kahit mas bigger picture yung approach, and kaya rin kumita kahit mas shorter term intraday yung approach, di ba? Kasi sobrang laki ng difference eh. Sobrang iba nung number ng edge ratio, yung hit rate, at yung holding period. So there's more than one way to skin the cat, no? So speaking of your 200 trades, can you share, di ba, to the trading community, what kind of trading style do you apply, and how do you manage it, given that you're also a student and you're also having online classes, which I'm sure is also happening during the market hours?
Okay, so brief background lang. So at the start ng COP, I didn't really know what my trading style was. So I was a losing trader kasi wala akong niche. Parang kung ano lang binibili, parang I have no niche. So during the start, it was really an exploration stage for me since I don't even know if I'm a position trader, swing trader, scalper. So wala talaga akong alam. So this trading cup was an experiment for me talaga. Then well for me I found na di ko talaga kaya na hawakan. I'm very impatient and lagi ako nakatingin sa chart, so no makati ng kamay ko. So I have to keep clicking something or else mababaliw ako. So ganun. So during the first 2 weeks, I already figured out na I can't hold so long. I need to buy and sell talaga. Mabilisan talaga ako. So,
Yeah.
and also I guess it had to do with the rankings since gusto mo lumangang you want to get ahead of the rankings fast. So for me the strategy was really 33% all in tapos quick gains para mag-compound, keep the profits will keep compounding. So I guess that's what shaped my strategy. Then even up to now parang na-apply ko rin in real port na weak hands talaga.
Mm.
Then during online class, yeah, nahirapan talaga ako. I have to say. I guess in grades ko, medyo nag-suffer this term for my economic subjects. It's kind of bad since double degree pa ako. So last term I took 21 units, so super pressure sa akin. But for me, just sacrifice talaga. Because for me, this is my passion talaga. I'm passionate about the stock market. So if you're really passionate about something, you'll find a way. Kahit umaba grades mo or what, just you have to find a way. For me, since online classes, it's easy to exploit eh. Like, sorry sa profs but one tab is naka-Zoom, yun isa naka-Investa. Tapos, di naman nila malalaman. Right? So, sorry na lang. But yeah, that's what I did. And
Yeah.
it's also a good thing na online classes since if di naman online classes, di ka naman magkaka intraday moves eh kasi di mo mababantayan. So I guess that was my advantage na online class. But if it was in a physical class na setting, di ka makaka-chupit eh kasi di naman papayag yung profs na naka-phone ka lagi. So it's just ironic na ganito yung situation right now and nag-fit sa personality ko. So it's just like that.
Yeah. And a while ago, you were talking about yung org mates mo. So si Dick. So shout out kay Dick. And then like kayang ka-coordinate para sa mga partnerships namin with Investor Society. So how important was it for you in your journey as a trader to be part of that community or that organization?
Uh, it really played a big role because parang sa college, you're trying to explore yourself talaga. So I mean, brief background lang. So I wasn't originally from Society. Parang nasa mafia pa ako last year eh. So parang org hop ako. Then it's like I found more joy in this org compared to the other orgs na I tried to join. So and I also found a community na of people who really have the same interest in stocks. So I also have another org mate ko si J Ruel Zape. So him and Dick were really my mentors and really pushed me sa trading top talaga.
Mhm. Yeah, I remember when I did the talk for Mafia
Yeah,
before.
I was a
Diba?
project head, one of them.
Yeah, you were one of you. I remember you were there. Kaya familiar ka sa akin. Diba? And then ito naman, let's move from that topic to trading cup. I wanna ask, diba, what was the biggest mistake you made in your trading journey and paano mo siya na-address?
My biggest mistake, I guess, early on was not cutting losses because, uh, of course, you can say newbie, but walang emotional yung trades ko eh dati. Kaya ako natatalo. Emotional, once talo, you just wait for it to rebound para maka-break even. Then, minsan, most of the time, di na mag-break even. Tapos, magka-cut ka sa ilalim, tapos magbabounce. So, yung typical uh, problems, it's a discipline eh. Like, marunong naman ako mag-technicals and all that, but it means nothing naman if you have no discipline in cutting your losses. That's where all the newbies really fail. And one thing also, I guess, was naiinggit ako sa mga malaking port. Kasi, uh, me, I play small port, but later on, na-realize ko rin na, it's useless to pay attention to those mga port snaps na malaki. Like, if sa small port pa lang, di ka na consistent, how much more can you trade if it's big capital? Mas masusunog ka pa. So, those are yung mga struggles ko. Mostly sa trading psychology talaga. But and also I also lack execution kasi at that time parang fear of losing ako. So di ako nag-execute. So if I don't have a big sample of trades, how will I figure out my trading personality? That's why I really love the Investacup because risk-free siya eh. So tira lang ako ng tira so that I can get a big sample size of my trades para I know my trading personality talaga. So yan.
Hmm. Tama, tama. And actually, I agree with you, no? When I was starting out, very ano rin ako, parang nainggit ako sa mga tao na may malaking port. Kasi yun nga, parang minsan natatapatan mo sila in terms of percentage gains. Guys, sa trade, mag-screenshot na gain sila 50% tapos million, di ba? Tapos ako, meron din ako screenshot na 50% pero 5,000. Parang, that was so sabi ko, gabi ba? It played a role, di ba, in my, personally, for me, it played a role in my ability to execute kasi nahihinayan ako, ganyan. So how did you eventually develop the objectivity to focus on the numbers game, to focus on the percentage lang rather than the value, the big value sa ng pera, yeah.
Well, uh, I guess you have to. It's really hard, but you have to look at it at. You have to think about consistency. Eh. Kasi uh, it doesn't matter naman if big port, small port. It's still a capital talaga. Pera pa rin yun eh. So like what I said earlier, if sa small port di ka na profitable, what more sa big port, di ba?
Yeah.
So it's just think of it as a multiplier lang naman eh. The percent gain is just constant eh, pareho lang. And then the bigger the capital, it's just the parang multiplier lang yan. So you have to focus on the percentage because that's the real gauge ng performance eh. So big port, the value ng port, I mean, if you're consistent sa small port, then if every month kumikita ka, that's just gonna compound to a bigger port naman eh. So if you, and we all have different circumstances, di ba? Some of us start with big port, some of us start with small port. Just be grateful na lang for your beginnings, di ba? Huwag ka mainggit.
Yeah.
So people have big ports most likely because they work hard for it na, di ba? So if that's their success, just be happy for them. Huwag ka na mainggit. If you want to achieve that, then look for ways to achieve that big port with your small port. So
Mm.
just be happy for others. Huwag ka mainggit. Yan lang.
Yeah. Yun. Solid, solid, solid. And then, I thought I had a question na parang how do you handle setbacks and drawdowns in trading? But you shared na no sa trading cup. I think you mentioned it here na you took a break when you got a big drawdown before. So how long ulit, bro, did you take a break for?
I took a break 1 year.
1 year.
Really 1 year.
Yeah.
So
So nung 1 year
start
na yun, sorry for interrupting. So 1 year na yun, ano ginagawa mo? Buti, like you never thought of giving up. Parang you really thought na, one of these days I would make a comeback.
yes. Uh so I stopped trading last year, January. So that was before the market crash since super bearish na ng market nun. Tapos nung nag-March, di ba nag-crash. So I'm like, uy, genius. Na-avoid ko yung laking loss. And then after that, di ba, we all know na nag-rebound na from the bottom. So I guess it's really, you have to know your mental state because kahit naman the opportunities there, if your emotional state is not ready to click the button, edi wala rin. So for me, I knew na, okay, it's a very oversold bounce, then everything's rallying. Sure, I could have capitalized on it, but for me, di pa ako yung psych ko eh, trading psychology. For me, it's more important because if I take those trades, parang, for me, it's like revenge trades lang eh, di ba? And I'm not ready and I don't have a statistical edge against the market eh. So I don't have a big sample size of trades, di ba? So okay, kung tinira ko yung crash, then sure, di ba? Laki ng gain. But for me, it means nothing if parang wala akong plano. For me, I was trying to reset talaga. So
Yeah.
I will I had to learn everything from the start. So I stopped trading 2020. So the whole time I was just reading trading books, uh, watching YouTube, then consulting with others na mas may alam. So I had to reshape my foundation ng stock market. So, and it was a perfect time since, di ba, crash ng market. So, uh, even though you see all those opportunities na you're missing out, for me, it's not a missed opportunity. The missed opportunity is you not studying enough, di ba,
Yeah.
on how to improve yourself. So, yan.
Gets. So ito naman bro, this is my favorite question to ask whenever I do these interviews. Can you share your most unforgettable trades with us? So if you could share with us one win and one loss as you can narrate ano nangyari or yung mga ano tutunan mo. So please feel free to share your screen para makita natin yung chart para sa mga manonood sa YouTube.
Okay. So all my unforgettable trades happened after the trading cup na. So once I started trading again, so parang okay, after trading cup, uy, top 7, parang you're so energized, you're ready to make a comeback na. So uh so early on, share ko lang. So I broke even fast. So si APL, BSC, ER, all those basura plays ng January. So nasakyan ko a lot of them. Kaya mag-break even na ako agad. So this was after profit na ako. Then this came si ASEX. So here's my trade idea. If you look back, wait lang, it's kind of slow. So this one, all-time high to eh. So this over here was the all-time high. Then if you zoom in, this candle, na-break na niya eh. So yan, na-break na niya dito. So the next day, nag-gap up 15 pesos. I'm like, uy, it broke the all-time high tapos gap up. I'm like, uy, price-wise, that's very bullish, diba? So I bought sa Tuktok Hero sa 15 pesos ng ASEC. So it was a mistake rin eh kasi gap up pero walang laman yung gap up. So if you check the volume here, liit ng volume eh. So that time, the projected open, wala pang 1 million value traded yung gap up na to. So walang laman yung gap up, pero tinira ko. So that was a mistake on my end. So here, tapos nag-fade. Di pa ako I didn't cut my losses here pa after nag-fade. So I held it to the next day. The next day, lalim ng drop. So napakat na ako dito sa ilalim bago nag-bounce. Tapos look at it now, sa 20 plus na. So, yan. Buy high, sell lower. So, that was my first unforgettable trade with ASEX. Tapos, yung game naman was FA. So, this is really unforgettable because hinawakan ko lang siya for 3 days. Tapos yung game ko, 42%, 43%, mga ganun. So, FA here. So this was after the loss sa ASEC. So after ko natalo sa ASEC, I'm like, I have to reassess, di ba? So after ko nag-reflect sa journal ko and all that, so I was ready na to take on the next trade. So nakita ko tong si FA. So I bought here the open ng gap up na to. Since for me, this is one of my favorite setup, yung gap up breakout. So I wanna see a gap up that breaks the previous day high at the open na agad. So for me, that's very strong. Tapos at the open, ang laki na ng value traded. So pinatulan ko. So I bought at the open. So bought 1.45 dito. Then hinawakan ko. I sold on the third day. Kasi my trail stop here was very tight. So 2.10 yung trail stop ko. So I sold at 2.08. That's 43% in 3 days. So that was my unforgettable trade. And in this trade, I only risked 0.5 VAR, but yung return ko was 6 to 7 VAR agad. So it proves na you don't have to risk big to earn big. Just let the trade do its thing. So because after ko ng ASEX, my ASEX trade was 1% VAR. So after ko matalo, I lessened my VAR. So this was 0.5 VAR. But even with a 0.5% VAR na trade, nabawi agad plus kita pa with this trade na FA. So when you're at your lowest, when you're after a big loss, usually the biggest opportunities come after. So you have to always keep your eye on the lookout for these baggers. So yan, now it's at 2.9 or something. So yeah, that's my unforgettable trade last month.
Solid, solid. Thanks for sharing. So, thanks for sharing, bro. Now I have last two questions so before I end the interview. So the first one is, what common misconceptions do you think average people have about the stock market?
I think the common one is madali lang. Like
I
pindot
agree. I agree.
pindot ka lang, then kikita na, di ba? Like that's
Sabi,
not the case.
higa ka lang.
Yeah,
Pagkagising mo, gain ka agad.
yun, yun nasa beach ka, nag-trade, like those are all fantasies. So trading, you really have to put a lot of work, a lot of dedication. You have to learn it. It's not something you can learn in just a month or something. Maybe you can get lucky in, first month millionaire ka na or what, saka ka all in. But it's really a process. It takes years for you to master this craft. Even me, I don't think I mastered it. No one can say they've mastered it because every trade there's something new to learn. So it's really progressive. So and I feel that a lot of people they think they can just rely on other people's opinions, stock tips from other people, mga FB groups. Because in this game, let's face it, it's a zero sum game eh. So kung kung nagbenta ka sa taas, meron bumili sa taas at maiipit. So that's just how it is. So if you rely on others, you know, kasi yung mga tao na nagbibigay ng stock tips, they can tell you the stock, but they won't tell you when they get out. So most of the time they'll just say, "Uy, bilhin mo to." Pero tapos bilhin mo. Di mo pa alam yung nagsabi na bumili sa the one who told you to buy, siya na nagbebentahan sa taas.
Mm,
Tapos ikaw yung bumibili sa taas. So it's usually like that. So you have to have your own analysis, you have to have your own views on the market so that you can execute it. So it's all execution talaga.
mm. Gets solid, bro. And then for my last question, if you could tell your younger self, yung ikaw no nagsisimula pa lang sa stock market, one thing, what would that one thing be?
I guess trust the process, don't give up because I almost gave up na eh. So lapit na. But good thing I had mentors, I had family friends who really pushed me na just uh, continue this path because we see na you're very passionate in it. So just keep striving, those losses, they're just the once it's done, it's done, You can only look forward on how to solve those losses and gain it back. Then I guess cut your losses. you know, my younger self, ma-pride eh. So, when you're trading, you just trade. Don't trade. Don't put your emotions on the trade. Don't put your ego on the trade. Don't put everything on the trade. Just trade the price. Trade the price. Trade the charts. Uh, you have to separate yourself from the trade. So that's really it. And be ambitious. Just keep striving for your dreams. You know, kahit kahit loss na yon, maybe tomorrow, maybe next year, maybe next week, maka you can get back, di ba? So just don't give up,
Got it. All right, solid. So guys, if marami kayong natutunan dito sa session natin with Jarrod, yung top 7 ng Investagrams Trading Cup 2020, comment naman kayo ng thank you, Jarrod. So, Jarrod, bro, on behalf of the Investagrams team, no, sa Investa team, once again, we'd like to congratulate you, no, for ranking 7th out of thousands of traders who joined the Trading Cup. And personally, I would like to thank you, no, for your time, for being here today, and for sharing your story, your most unforgettable trades, and just for providing value sa buong trading community. So, bro, thank you again for the time.
Hey, thank you.
Ay, wait! Before everyone goes last, meron ka bang gusto i-shout out, bro? Or may final message ka ba?
Say, shout out sa org ko, Investor Society. Hi guys. Then shout out rin sa accountability group ko, si Mobius Strip. So I just had the accountability group. Ay, sumali lang ako, think last month lang. So they've been really helpful to me and they pressure me to cut my losses. So share ko lang, there's this a few parang this week lang naipit ako sa Davin. So I bought pretty high. So tapos di ko pa kinot. Tapos because of them, uh they kept pressuring me to cut. So yun, napakat. Look where it is now. Wala na. So buti napakat. So yeah.
Hmm.
So last message to everyone. So I guess really find an accountability group. It's really important para your journey on your trading is really on track. Di ka mawawala.
Solid. So yun, shout out to you guys and to everyone watching. Thank you for joining us for another session sa Deep Pockets. And again, Jarrod, thank you. So I'll see you guys. Comment pala whoever you want me to interview next. And I'll see you guys in the next Deep Pockets video. See you guys.